Presenting an exciting Monday night game. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter Ali LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Check by James. Pass to Osman. Three-pointer. He buries it from three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Diallo with the ball. It's James on the wing. Back to Diallo. From outside the arc. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Hernan Gomez, the pass to Osman, and he goes in for the dunk.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Athens shooting their first foul shot of the night. And that one misses. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. James, outside. From deep. Drills it from deep. James has got his second basket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Blocked! Here's Mata Yunus. Back to James. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Akobo gets the bucket.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Osman on the wing. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Osman's got 8.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here is James. He's got 5. Here's Akobo. It's hauled in by Athens.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Check by James. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Knocks down the long J. Give him 8 points now.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And Athens calls time here. Both teams will make substitutions. "50 seconds left now in the first quarter. There's a screen, and here's Grant from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Kalathis. Here's Korkmaz. He's covered by Grant. Korkmaz passes to Brown. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Covered by Diallo. Back to Grant. Pass to Nunn. Got a hand on it. Barry.
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
And that does it for... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Come get it, come get it.
There's the triple. Connects from downtown. Nunn's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Korkmaz on the wing. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Grant. Great look, but off the mark. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. The 3 is up. And they get it back. Here's Kalathis. Nunn defends. It's hauled in by Athens. To the inside. And he dunks it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Korkmaz. Right side Brown. From downtown. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Grant the pass to Nunn. They set the pick. Pulls up. And he hits the jump shot. Nunn's got his second bucket of the night.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Korkmaz on the wing. He's covered by Grant. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Athens calls time here.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan, and everything falls into place for a team.
1:36 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Yurtseven. Here's Osman.
Great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. James deciding where to go with it. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Yurtseven, a screen on James. And the three-pointer goes. 5 points in the game. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already. We're not even in the second half.
It's hauled in by Athens.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Here's Diallo. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And Athens making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in, so he gets them both. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Check by James. Yep, count it.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
He can't get it to go. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Athens. They're up by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Man, I think for Athens, when you come out rocking with 2 straight wins, you're feeling good.
Yeah, got to keep that out of your head, though.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they've needed most.
And credit their coach. And that's a wrap on.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Check by James. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 9.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
No good with a jumper from the wing.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Check by James. Tipped. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Matajunas. Pass to James. Now here's Diallo. Takes the 3. That shot off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Now here is James. 10 points for him. Diallo outside. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. The shot's good.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
And Athens calls time here. Here's Hernan Gomez. What a terrific move that is.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
James outside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Akobo. Now here's Diallo. 4 on the clock. James passes to Diallo. Over Hernan Gomez. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Hernan Gomez on the wing. To the paint. Minute 32 left to play in the third quarter here. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Athens shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Korkmaz on the wing. And there's a 3-second violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Athens leading by 8. To the left side wing. Back to Grant. None up top. 54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Good on the shot.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Here's Kalathis. Pass to Diallo. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Athens. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. None with it. From the arc. Fires in the triple. Nunn's got 8.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And so it's Athens in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They just can't miss. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And they pick up 2.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
To the right side. He shoots it. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And for Athens, drops in the 3s.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Korkmaz pulls it in.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Down low. Here's Kalathis. And here's Brown for 3. Hits the trifecta. Brown's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And Athens calls time here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. The head coach for Athens had some instructions for his guys during the break. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right 3s, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And he drives in. Check by James. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Diallo.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And this has been fun to watch. I mean, they've managed to go on a run just when it looked like this might be over.
Driving to the basket, and there's the rejection. And they're able to recover. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
1:52 left in the final quarter. It's James with the drive, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Athens.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Pass to Yurtseven. And here's Hernan Gomez. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Yurtseven. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
1:16 left in the game. James outside. Knocks it down from distance.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And the defense has to know that taking away his three is the #1 priority, and he's hurt them all game long with that shot. It makes no sense.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
It's a race against time as they try to go on a run of their own.
Yeah, and right now the clock may be their biggest enemy.
Pass to Akobo. Fires the three. Count it! What a beautiful shot! Brings them within 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
And the visitors call time here. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth. He's covered by Yurtseven. Here's Matajunas. James outside. The three. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game. And the visitors call time here. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
It's stolen away, and an intentional foul right there.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
He gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And so it's Athens winning this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better effort.
for another edition of NBA Basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sidelines. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Larkin out there with Thompson. And it's Smits in at the four-man position. 4 on the clock. Shields. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Larkin. Pass to Nora. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Lets it go with the three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Thompson outside. Puts the move on. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
For the away team.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Thompson nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside Mirotic. That three off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Smits. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. From outside, off the mark.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Larkin. A three ball. He doesn't hit that one. 1:51 left here in the first quarter. Mirotic, a screen on Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul, first team foul.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. A minute 42 left in the first. Here's Larkin. And it's blocked. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession.
Team's ball.
.130 left in the first quarter of the game. Johnson sends the screen for Thompson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Brooks. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. Knocks down the three ball.
That's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Here's Larkin. Pass to Thompson. It's up a three. That shot missing. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Buries the long-range jumper.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Larkin looking it over. On the wing, Thompson. Brooks covering. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 7 points.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
To the middle. Here's Mirotic. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And that one, good.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. They're up by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Ryan is out there with Johnson, and it's Smits in its center. This goes there. Bryant defending. Quizer passes to McCormick. Brooks with it. A shot. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Bryant, that's for 2. Had the space there, but it's offline.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Balmaro, the pass to Quizer. Brooks feeling it out a bit. A three-pointer is right on target. Brooks has got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to Bobo. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Johnson with a screen on Brooks. Dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Pass to Balmaro. From the arc. And it's Smith with the rebound. Beaubois for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
So both teams changing it up here. Under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Another shot. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Thompson outside. There's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And that one, good. Thompson's got 9 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
56 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Mirotic. Takes a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mirotic just got his second bucket of the night.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Here's Thompson, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Here's Larkin. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Larkin's got his second bucket. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up 5. I'm going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through, taking a peek now, that is more than enough of...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here's Thompson. We've got Thompson, and it's Smits in a power forward. Here's Larkin. And there's the drive. Misses from close range. Now Mirotic. Latrey sinks the triple. Mirotic has got 8 points.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Now here's Thompson. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Nora. 5 to shoot. Now Thompson launches a 3, and the 3 ball is good. 12 points for him.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Bomar. Nothing on the board. Back to Mirotic. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
On the wing, Thompson. He's got 12. Here's the 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Start it.
And so here's the home team, leading by 5. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Shields. He's covered by Thompson. He takes it in. Pass to Balmoro. Carries it from 3-point range. Balmoro's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Thompson passes to Nora. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Larkin. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Pass to Mirotic. For 3. Unable to get that one.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Thompson. A beautiful reverse layup. Thompson's got 8 here in the quarter.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Outside Mirotic. Offline with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And it goes down 2 points. Larkin's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against a bigger defender.
12 seconds left to play in the third. Down low. Here's Mirotic. This is the baby hook.
Well, when he's got space to operate inside like that, he is not going to hesitate.
And we've reached the end of the third. up 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
Yeah, that's great decision making and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Johnson, also Bryant out there, and it's Poboa in at the 2 guard.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Johnson sends the screen for Bryant, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bryant got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Gozer. Bryant defending. Brooks right side. Count it.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
The 3 from Bryant connects from 3-point range. Bryant's got 6 here in this quarter.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Now, he emphasized it's anybody's game right now. He told his guys to focus on finishing the task at hand and not to get distracted. He wants them to go out there and play with authority. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
First one falls for him.
Number 1. Taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Larkin. Shot clock at 5. It's deflected. Shields, and it's blocked. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Larkin. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Larkin's gone 1 of 4 from distance. Mirotic passes to Beaumont. Pass to Mirotic. Over Thompson. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Larkin.
Yeah, easy call.
First personal foul, first team foul.
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
Larkin hits them both.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
1:21 left in the fourth. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
1:19 left in the game. Makes it off the glass.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Inside. There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Poirier grabs the miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To take the lead, Larkin, and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for two.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
To tie it up. The 3 won't fall. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Shooting for the away team. Larkin.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Larkin hits them both. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. So it's the visitors now. Pass to Smits. Puts up a deep 3. Nails the triple.
3.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to
NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Kalathis going inside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Pass to Edwards. Here's De Silva. The kick out to Edwards. Drops in the three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now James. On the take. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Wide open. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Yes, it's good.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Edwards for three. That shot off.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Pass to James. With some arc. And it's good for two. James has got 6.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Shot from the low post is good.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Edwards. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
For 3, James. James can't get that one to fall. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to De Silva. Edwards with it. 3-pointer. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
And here's James. Will it go? And it's good on the layup. Give him 8.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. To the middle. Outside Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the screen. Takes a 3. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
James deciding where to go with it. 12 seconds left in the first quarter here. Launches it. The shot, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Top of the key. It's hauled in by Akobo.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Pass to Diallo. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Napier with it. To the wing on the left. Here's De Silva. Fires the 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Brown. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Back to Napier. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Fires it. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. Here's Akobo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Off target with the 3. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining.
3-pointer. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Back to Diallo. They need this. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The home team calls timeout. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Back to Edwards. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Here's Kalathis. Throws it up high. There's the steal. Pass to De Silva. It's Edwards on the wing. Down low.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. James outside. .46 seconds left in the first half of this one. 5 to shoot. Here's Korkmaz. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's his first trip to the line, and he drops the first.
Korkmaz taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. 40 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Edwards to the left wing. Here's De Silva. He's scoreless. Now here's Edwards. Goes up from the top of the key. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
James outside. Lets it fly. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so we wrap up the first half. Leading by 8. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Everything they touch on the offensive end right now is turning to goal. It makes life easy when most of your play calls are working.
And the next topic. Thanks for joining us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. James has gone a nice 5 of 8 shooting from the floor. Outside Edwards. Buries it from 3. 5 points in the game.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Kalathis. An easy 2 on the layup. Kalathis has gotten his second bucket.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
The fadeaway. That one no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for the away team.
Both free throws good from James.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
James with the rebound. To the inside. Picked it. And they're on the break. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
.90 seconds into the second half now. He's off on the layup. They swipe it. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Timeout. The home team calls timeout. Pass to De Silva. It's Edwards on the wing. From deep. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Now, here is James. He's got 14. Hits the trifecta. James has got 7 points for the quarter.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Here's Edwards. 13 points in the game. Clock is at 3. Launches a 3. The shot misses. James outside. Here's Calathis. Brown passes to James. Gets the 3 to fall. James has got 20.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Outside Edwards. Here's the pick from behind the arc. James with the rebound. Here's Calathis, guarded by Edwards. James outside. For the tie. Sinks the tray. James has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
And here's Edwards. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 10 points for him.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Up by 3. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Count it.
The defense can't be so relaxed at this stage of the game. Not against him.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge.
Now here's Napier. Oh, from deep. The rebound by Diallo. A then Sunday,
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the away team.
ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. Check by James. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And the basket by Edwards. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Here's Kalathis. James outside. Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. The home team calls timeout. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Edwards, and there's the screen. Clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. Sinks it from distance.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
James outside. Connects from downtown. James has got 26 points.
That deflates the crowd in an instant. Way to take back the momentum.
Here's Edwards. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Those and one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
1:44 left in the fourth. Here's James. And the layup is good off the glass. 28 points for him.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
De Silva with the rebound. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
And he makes it.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Shots good by James.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Here's Edwards. The inside runner is off.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Here's the teardrop, and it's good. And that one brings them within 1.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Edwards. And it's in.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
James inside. Kick out to Brown. James up top. Yes!
We've seen a lot of points tonight, but we've also seen a lot of poor defense as well.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
No, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
sensational bucket. That brings them within one. There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Good on the first. And that'll put them up 2. And so he drops them both. And it's a 3-point game.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
The home team calls timeout. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what.
Action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It'll be the visiting team and Athens. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Thompson, and it's Nora in at the small forward position.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Here's Osman to the inside. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Mora, the pass to Smits. Out to Thompson. Pass to Larkin. Pocket 6 for the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Yurtsevin with it. To the paint. Here's Nunn. And he makes good on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Thompson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Now, here's Yurtsevin. Here's Lucas. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Irons checked in for Thompson. Now here's Bryant. Here's Larkin. Back to Bryant. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Nunn.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A 17-footer. Mora grabs the board.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Bryant from past the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Driving the lane. Slukas passes to Yurtsevin. Athens moving the ball around. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Nora. He's defended by Yurtsevin. And it's Smits missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
That's tipped.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. Pass
to Bryant. Here's Larkin, defended by none. Shot from free throw range, and he hits the jump shot. Larkin's got 5 points so far.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
And they get it back. Hernan Gomez passes to Slukas. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Goes back up. Bucket is good. He's got 5. 6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fires from way outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. All right, there's the horn. It's a close game at the end of 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on Athens?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Johnson kicks to Bobois. Launches it. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
We've got Johnson, and it's Bobois in at the 1. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And for Athens.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Oh, free throws good from Bryant.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
They've got Bryant, and it's Bobois in at the point. No one near him. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Now here's Bryant. And we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Pass to Osman. And here is Grant. To the inside. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Johnson sets the screen for Bryant. Knocked loose. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Over in the corner, Osman. There's a screen.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And he dunks it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Poirier. Scoreless thus far. And that one, good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now Athens with it. 1:33 left here in the second. Back to none. Down low. 6 on the shot clock.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
The three. Good on the triple. Nunn's got the lead up to 2 now for Athens.
He does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Pass to Larkin. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Athens.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Hernan Gomez. That one doesn't drop.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Here's Larkin. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Larkin's got 12.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Lucas. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Athens ahead, leading by just 2. We'll see you. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The visitors with the ball, trailing by 2. We've got Yurtseven, and it's Osman in at the 4. Thompson passes to Poirier. And it's off from three-point range. Larkin out there with Thompson. And it's Poirier in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Lucas passes to Yurtseven. Now here's Nunn. From 13, it's good. He's got 7.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
And for Athens, we've got Yurtseven. And it's Lucas in at the 1 spot. That's it. And the Athens lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Larkin.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Lucas passes to Yurtseven. Misses the layup. Pass to Smits. Back to Thompson. Here's Larkin. Puts up a deep 3. Nwora, that's good. Nwora's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Lucas. It's good. And Athens leads by 1. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. There's the pick. Thompson for 3. Drills it from outside. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Hernan Gomez with the ball. Still yet to score. Here's Nunn. Hits the three-point bomb.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Nice shot by Larkin. Larkin's got 4 this quarter.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Here's Osman. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Athens.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. Pass to Smits to the left wing. Here's Larkin. 16 points for him. Thompson outside. There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
8 points for him.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. There's Lucas. Again, Athens. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Larkin looking it over. And the layup's good off the glass. Larkin's got 18 points in the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Up by 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Johnson is out there with Bryant. And it's Oturu in at the 5 down low.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Johnson sets the screen for Bobo. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here is Athens now. A 2-point game. Defended by Bryant. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And it's a completely new group for Athens. Now Thompson. Pass to Larkin. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. 6 to shoot. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Larkin's got 21 in the game. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Lucas, he's covered by Thompson. Here's Lucas. Morag grabs the board.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Pass to Larkin. They set the pick. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Yurtsevic's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
Yeah, you want to get those sure things down the stretch, and that close to the bucket, he is a sure thing.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. They were asking the team to play fast and push the ball. Coach told the players, hey look, in this league fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And he converts the layup.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
To the middle. Here, Poirier.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now. Look, sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Here's Lucas. No good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Smits. And that one drops.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Lucas. Stolen away. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And Athens calls time here. .35 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Lucas. Poirier grabs the miss. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
And Athens calls time here. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lucas. He's covered by Thompson. In the corner, none with it. A three-pointer, no good. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Thompson taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Pass to none. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it,
us at this most special time of the year. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Musa. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Here's Kalathis. And here's Brown. And there's James from the arc. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Musa. About a minute played here so far in the first. The shot by Hezonja, no good. Brown scanning the floor. James with the ball. Deflected. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, first team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for 2.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And yep, it's good.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Here's Garuba. Pass to Campazzo. Here's Musa. And the layup is good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here is James. He's got 5. He got a piece of it. Here's Campazzo. Pass to Musa. This one for 3. The shot won't fall.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Kalathis. The putback. The shot no good. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Garuba. Here's Campazzo. Pass to Musa. Here's Hezonja. He drops it from range. 5 points in the game.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here's Korkmaz. Puts it up. And he connects with a jumper. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Pass to Hezonja. 32 seconds left in the opening quarter. They set the pick. The 3-ball. Knocks down the triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here is James. 5 points in the game. Here's Korkmaz. No good off the back of the rim.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Up 8. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Brown passes to Diallo. Shot clock at 5. Here's Matajunas. And that one good. Pass to Garuba. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Any possession that ends with him finishing at the rim is ideal.
Here's Akobo. Outside, Brown. Diallo on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Such a wide open look. Diallo's got his first 2 points.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Inside is Matajunas. Inja grabs the miss.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Pass to Gonzalez. Over Diallo. Gonzalez misses.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
A minute 53 left in the second period. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times, or he will bury you.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
1:51 left in the first half. Pass to Musa. Here's Campazzo. No points so far. And the bucket is good.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Calathes. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the floater. Korkmaz, good. A minute 9 left in the first half. Here's Campazzo. Pass to Deck. Out to the right wing. Here's Hezonja. The putback. And he can't get that one. It's an even 3-on-3 break. James outside. Here's Calathes. 5 on the clock from outside the arc. And the 3-pointer goes. Calathes has got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Musa. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now here is James. He's got 5. Here's the 3. Knocks down the long J. James has got 8 points. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Leading by a point. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot, please.
Taking a look at the visitors, You know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion comes from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't.
Appreciate you joining us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Hazonia in at the 3, the small forward. For the lead. Doesn't go for him. To the paint. Here's Musa, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Brown, and it's blocked. Here's Hazonia. 13 points in the game. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
On defense, the visiting team. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Musa. There's a screen from Garuba. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. 10 points for him.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
James outside. From outside, off the mark.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Pass to Hazonia. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And the visitors call time here.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
James, left side. Here's Kalathis. Back to James. Pass to Korkmaz. 5 to shoot. The 3. He buries it from 3. Korkmaz has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Out left to the wing. Here's Hazonia for 3. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
A minute 50 left in the 3rd. Pass to Korkmaz. Shot from 12. And it's good. 2 points. A minute 35 left in the 3rd. Here's Campazzo. Here's Garuba. Sends it home from 3-point land. Garuba's got 5 now.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Here's James. Got a hand on it. Second shot opportunity. Just 5 to shoot.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Here's Kalathis. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Pass to Akobo. Fires for 3. It's not going to go for him. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Deck passes to Garuba, and it's good for 2. He's got 10.
I just love the ball movement.
Garuba's gone 4 of 4 from the field. Perfect so far. 16 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Akobo. Now here's Diallo. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Matajunas. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. They lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Deck. No good from outside. Pass to Diallo. Here's Matajunas. That's Ibaka defending. Akobo drills it from deep.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Pass to Deck. Here's Njai. Here's Deck. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And the visitors call time here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. They told the team to dig deep, play with passion, finish this game out right. We'll see if they do, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Korkmaz. No good with the triple. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Inside. Can't get it to fall. Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
Here's Kalathis. James outside. On target from range.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
Here's Campazzo. A minute 50 left in the game. Here's Hezonja. There's the drive. Can't hit that one. Here's Kalathis. Pass to James. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
The home team calls timeout. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. To the inside. Pass to Garuba. Here's Musa. 6 to shoot. Here's Campazzo. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And Musa pulls it down. James has gone 4 of 11 tonight. Pass to Garuba. Here's Campazzo. Back to Garuba. Brown with the steal. To the middle. And he banks in the layup. Here's Musa. Pass to Garuba. Here's Hezonja. Back to Garuba. 6 on the shot clock. Can't hit from the elbow. Counted from distance.
3 points.
And so they get the victory here at home. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so
I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Thompson is out there with Larkin, and it's Poirier in at the 5 spot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Norrell. Pass to Larkin. They set the pick. Fires the 3. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And here's Edwards. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Larkin. Thompson with it. Here's Norrell. This one for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Lucic. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He has 6.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Larkin. There's a good screen. Three-pointer. Here's Smits. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
From deep. And it's Smith with the rebound. 1:46 left to play here in the first. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
For the away team.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Poirier grabs the miss.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Here's the floater. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Larkin. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game. Out left to the wing. Here's De Silva. And he banks in the layup.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Thompson against Edwards. The drive by Thompson. Yep, that one goes in there. Thompson's got his second basket of the night. 44 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Lucic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game. He hits both from the stripe. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Smits. On the wing, Beaubois. Napier covering. 5 to shoot. Beaubois, that's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And the basket by Napier.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
No good on the last second attempt there. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. They're up by 1. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Bryant in the corner. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
They've got Bryant. And it's Smits in at the power forward. Down low, Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Napier covering. Here's Beaubois. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. There's the pick. From downtown, drills the three-pointer. It's a tie ball game.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Pass to Bryant. Takes the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Bryant's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Napier. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Beaubois. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Smits. Now here's Beaubois. Outside, Bryant. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Napier. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. He tries for 3. Out to Edwards. Bangs home the trifecta. Edwards got himself on the board with 3 there.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Larkin, beyond the arc. And no good that time.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Napier. To the inside. Here's De Silva. Traps in the tray.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Thompson outside. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Larkin can't get it to go. Lucic. And it's good from the elbow. He's got 10.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Johnson outside. Up there for Johnson. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now Napier. Jacks up a 3, and the 3 ball is good. Napier's got 5. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
When players look ahead, how much are they circling particular games on the calendar?
Well, I don't think this generation of players still...
And now let's talk about that first half. What a battle it's been for the home team.
They're clicking from outside.
That'll do it for our show.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Now, here's Thompson. Pass to Nora. Here's Larkin. Here's the screen. Sinks the three-pointer.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Larkin out there with Thompson. And it's Nora in at the 3. Poirier grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Larkin, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Good on both. A tight game here in Utah. Outside Edwards. Pass to De Silva. Off target from three-point range. Here's Smits. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 6 points for him. Smits has gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. It's good. And here's Thompson. Pass to Smits. Larkin looking it over. Tries it from the top of the key. A shot missing.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight.
Shot clock at 6. To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Pass to Thompson. On the 3 off target.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
There's a minute 47 left here in the third quarter. Here's De Silva. Warnock grabs the board.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Nice shot by Larkin. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Substitution on the court.
Larkin's gone 50% from deep tonight, making 2 of 4. .114 left in the third. Trains the three-pointer. He has 5.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to deal them.
Johnson surveying the floor. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Now, here's Napier. He's covered by Thompson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 30 seconds left to play here in the third. Inside. A nice shot by Poirier.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now, here's Napier. He's covered by Thompson. Napier up top. He has 5. Pocket 6. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw, no good for Napier. Puts up a deep 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Up by 2. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Ryan is out there with Johnson. And it's Oturu in its center.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Out to Beaubois. Pulls up. Booker pulls it in.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Pass to Napier. There's the screen. And it's off from three-point range. Napier's got 1 three-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Booker against Johnson. Beaubois outside. Johnson sets the screen for Bobo. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break, and he begged them, don't give up. He told his guys, one possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. They set the screen. No one covering.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Larkin. And the basket is good. Larkin's got 10 points here in the second half.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
You love the relentlessness. Wasn't going to give up a chance for a big play.
Pass to De Silva. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Here's Larkin. It's blocked. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Chalk up 2 there.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets in this one.
Thompson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Edwards, the bounce pass. Lucic. The baseline J off the mark. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in to the left side wing. Mora. It's money from deep.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Lucic. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Here's Larkin. They get the rebound. Pass to Thompson. Three-pointer. That shot is off. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lucic. Off on the layup. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now we've got the intentional foul. It's the first that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerds there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
.20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Poirier grabs the miss. And now they foul and stop the clock.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the line for 2.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And here's Edwards from the arc. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. They break the hearts of
Basketball here on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce will be with us courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Jones in at the two-guard spot. Here's Hernan Gomez. Misses the three. Pass to Bonga. Jones feels it out. Here's Ntilikina. Jones with a screen on Nunn. Back to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Jones in the post. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
And he gets it to go off the front iron.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Now here's Jones. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Athens. Pass to Osman. Down low. Here's Nunn. Jones grabs the board. Here's Bonga. First one falls. Brown, he's checked in for Jones. And so he hits both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Fires it from 18. Buries the jump shot. Now here's Brown. And Just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. He's off on the layup. To the inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Vonga. Back to Brown. Jones with a screen on none. Here's Brown. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good. Brown. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. For three. Drains the triple. 7 points in the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Pokashevsky. Back to Brown. Washington outside. Releases. It's rebounded by Grant.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Away team foul.
Osman, he's checked in for Grant.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
32 seconds left in the first. Defended by Jones. Five on the clock. Pass to Osman. Jacks up a three. Pure from three-point range.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
It's Brown on the wing. The 15-footer. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think about Athens here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Inside to the middle. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Back to Brown. Pass to Pokashevsky. Outside Jones. There's a screen. There's the three. Nails it from three. It's a tie ball game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Back to Grant. Here's Osman. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's Brown. He's got 5. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. Brown's got 7.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Defended by Brown. And there's the screen. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 5 points in the game.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
Pass to Pokashevsky. Outside, Brown. Back to Pokashevsky. Outside Jones. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Athens. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And the visitors call time here. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Ntilikina. Outside Jones. Out to the wing. Clock at 4. There's a screen. Here's Ntilikina. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Ntilikina's got his first points of the game. And so it's Athens with it. 55 seconds left in the first half. And here's Hernan Gomez. Five to shoot. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from you.
Here's Bunga. 26 seconds left in the second, and he gets it back. 2 points. That one goes.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Beyond the arc. Not going to go that time. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
18. Make some noise.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Omer Yurtseven out there with Jetty Osman. And it's Nunn in at the shooting guard position. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And it's Bunga in at the 3, the small forward. Outside Nunn. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Nunn, no good. Outside Jones. Pass to Ntilikina. Jones sets a screen. Clock at 6. Back to Jones. For the lead. No luck on that one. Jones is gone, just 1 for 4 so far. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Back to Hernan Gomez. Fires from deep. Osman with the bucket. Osman's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
And the visitors call time here. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Ntilikina. Jones sets a screen. Back to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Bonga. Over Hernan Gomez. And it's Bonga missing.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
To the paint. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Ali. He hit the ground running. Athens leading by 3. And Athens calls time here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pokashevsky's checked in for Jones.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:16 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. He's guarded by Washington. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky. Pass to Washington. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 11.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Got a piece of it. Here we go. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Pokashevsky. Athens shooting their first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Fires away from way outside. And so it's Athens with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Back to Brown. Pokashevsky, the pass to Brown. Now here's Pokashevsky. The 3 from Washington. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And for Athens, outside, Brown. Over Washington. And the basket by Brown.
That's how you do it. Work for the high percentage look.
And the visitors call time here. All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And the basket is good.
And what a shot over the bigger man. That could be a pivotal hoop in this game.
Tremendous focus there, especially when you consider how important that possession was.
We've got Omer at 7, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the small forward position.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by your 7. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And he makes a first.
At the line for the away team, Davies.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
Athens leading by 5. Puts up a 3. That one's off. His 3rd miss out of 8 tries. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Pass to Jones. Inside. He's covered by your 7. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Omer at 7. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Athens.
Well, the mid-range has been open for them, so you've got to take what the defense gives, and that's been a great attack in this situation.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior. With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And it's in there.
Taking it straight to the rim, going for the high percentage shot when it matters the most.
Well, when it's this close, you want to put your best scorers in a position to succeed. That's exactly what happened.
Got it. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Outside Jones. The rebound by Nunn. Athens leading by 6. Takes a 3. Fires in the triple.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Jones from outside. That one doesn't drop. Jones has gone 1 of 5 from 3-point territory. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Uses the glass on the layup.
Assist goes to Frank Ntilikina.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Outside Nunn. There's the triple. Jones grabs the board. Outside Jones. Knocks down the triple. 7 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And the visitors call time here. Guys, what do you think?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
And so it's Athens winning this one. I'm I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that about wraps it up. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and